The most beloved of CRPGs that was abandoned by BioWare and picked up by a studio that actually enjoys making games, finally has some physical mini statues out for the fans to pick up, and boy oh boy did they leave an impression. There is no way that the devotees of Baldur Gate 3 are ever gonna forget getting their hands on one of these. No, it is not the quality that impresses me. It is not the clear drive for profit that had these rectally vomited out to capitalize on the love of the game. It is not the preying upon player adoration of a rare, recent game that leaves an emotional mark on its fans, aside from misery. Those are all to be expected from major corporations these days, much like a cat cannot be faulted for smacking a vase off a table. What is genuinely amazing is that they thought they could pull this out, and people who bought this out of love for the game, people who are by the very fact far more invested in the game than the average gamer, we're going to take one look at this and be like, yeah, this looks like Swollen Heart, Goyle, Ass Railitron Gorlock, and Withers 20 hours into a staring contest with the sun. This sort of horrors behind comprehension brought back the childhood core memory of watching Artax vanish into the swamp. Which unfortunately, look, if this one had gotten the horrible paint job treatment, that would have been fine. It's actually kind of disturbing that they were so good with this. Really though, who does this? Not sure there could be anything possibly more worse than... Look, guys, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Look, corporations, we get it. You have no soul. You think that only of greed. You want to take shortcuts and get the profit the fastest way. Just a tip. When people see this quality from you, guess what happens to your future profits? Who's going to buy more stuff from you? Who's going to trust you? Next time you get a franchise contract, fans asking, hey, I love this game. Anyone know if these statues will be any good? Someone's going to respond with these. This is worse than the statues never having existed at all. Like walking in on your mom with the neighbor, you want to go back 10 minutes and tell yourself to go do something less scarring, like wearing a meat coat while swimming in Crocodile Creek. Not that you will even reach that point, because if fans don't drop you, franchise owners aren't going to hire you in the first place to do this amount of damage to their brands. Do a good job, show your quality, retain and even grow your customer base, and you will make more money. You don't have to feign pride for your work or love of the craft. Do it well, because you are greedy, soulless lizard people who want to make more money in the future. What else is there to even say? This isn't like one of those misprint situation where it's bad but in a collector's sort of way, like having a logo or name backwards, or your Luigi statue being in a red outfit. What does the M even stand for? A loser? AI is so damn common, we double take stories like this. Like, you really believe you can trick us into thinking these statues are real? Like we're complete fools? But then we find out we were fools all along. Although AI might have done a better job painting this, even if they ended up with 7 or 8 fingers. But when this goes so far as to have the company themselves apologizing, don't worry, they plan to make things right by offering refunds. Refunds to anyone who ordered directly from them. Everyone else? SOL. Providing you jump through some hoops and don't mind the possibility it goes Fallout 76 and they end up doxing you. But if we're going to be real here, the biggest problem with the statues is they don't even have the real breadwinner. The real reason anyone was interested in Baldur's Gate 3 to begin with. The ultimate ladies' man. Where is the bear? The bear that soaked a million panties. The bear that led even the most anti-gooner activist journalist to scream and cream. The bear who has more off-brand content than the average Pokemon. If you want to make some money, WizKids, these are the bear necessities. Give him detachable fur, a bear naked mod, if you will. Add Kung Fu grip and piston pounding action, and we could have had 2025's Statuette of the Year. You corporations get a bad rap for greed causing your downfall, but it is becoming clear you just aren't greedy enough. Look, For the low price of the salaries of your next 50 layoffs, I could fix each and every one of you. Unlike other execs and consultants, I cannot be bought by pandering, reputation, or morality, only money. Like that grubby flying pig in Phantom Menace, you sold these minis in a pack? Are you crazy? Nah, we'll triple the price and sell them one by one. With Asterion and Gale's bulge slider set to maximum, and Shadowheart and Lazeal are gonna make modders look like hands-made tail prudes. We're talking dump truck and mega milkers. And while we're at it, let's hit up both of Karlach's fan bases here. A Dommy Mommy that's going to make Lady Demistru look like a subby hubby, and a Muscle Mommy that could F5 Brock Lesnar's daughter with a single hand. Look, games industry, statue industry, whatever else entertainment, see that red line on your financials? Notice how it has stayed red for the last decade? See that green line that Baldur's Gate got after the bear banging commercials? See that green line that Stellar Blade's ladder slide got? See that green line that the first Descendants jiggle physics got? See that green line that every big booba and smackable booty gotcha game has? See that green line that toxic, questionable, consentable situations, love in deep space, femcel gooner bait got them? Learn. Learn or get laid off. Put the quality in. Make things people want to buy that they feel good about buying, and stop trying to tone police and morality preach. You are a corporation full of political activists. You are the last people in the world who should ever talk morality. Put the fries in the bag, put the paint on the statue, put the bear in the forest, and always like, comment, and subscribe for more nonsensical videos talking about even more nonsensical big corpo corruption. As long as these big companies keep doing the bad things, we will have something to talk about. This discussion's never gonna end. But let us know below. Would you be proud to display discount Picasso Shadowheart on your shelf?